So the repairs realm is something that we do the last Wednesday of every month, noon central. And after all the conversations we've had, and we've done many presentations and broadcast together talking about the importance of this, we said, you know what, we're going to get some OEMs involved in the conversation and have them help explain why these are so critical. So we brought in a few OEMs, and you can see we had Jeff Poole and Scott Van Hooley were the two guests that are the two hosts of that event. And we talked to OEMs about the why behind the safety inspections and looking at these steering columns and what are we looking for and why. So it was just bringing the OEMs into the conversation to help everyone.
And what they said in this was these inspections need to be performed. Is that correct?
100%, yes.
So then what I did is I went to iCar's website, and ladies and gentlemen, when I went to their website this morning, and what I did is I said, let me just go to the search feature on iCar's website, and let me just search steering columns. And it looks like there's a little bit of lag between my PowerPoint and what's showing up here. But what I did is I did a search, and as you look at this video, which hopefully will start to scroll on the main screen here in just a moment, I found like over 30 resources on iCar's website about position statements and videos and all kinds of technical documents that reinforces the need for this to be done. But ladies and gentlemen, what I really want to share with you is that today, Bud, you've got some really exciting news to share with all the listeners today. Is that correct?
Well, the big thing is that, we heard from a number of people that the link that we had to submit the information, and it's yes, if you're having a problem getting paid for it, that's one thing. That's just part of it. We've been meeting with OEMs as part of what we call our OEM Tech Council, and we've been talking about these safety inspections, and their feedback is, get us the data. Help us understand what is the issue, what is the concern, what are the challenges. So we created this site. And
can we go back real quickly and share the PowerPoint? Looks like we quit sharing it.
It's back.
All right, it's back. Thank you.
So one of the things that we heard recently was the link to submit this information is too hard to find. You had to go into the SRS inspection and then click safety inspection and pull the form up. As a result of that feedback, now you can go right to that RTS site, and it's right on the homepage. You can click the button, goes right to the form to submit these inquiries and let us know what type of challenges are you having.
So listen, number one, if you're an insurance carrier and you think these things aren't necessary, submit an inquiry to iCar's website. If you're a shop and you think these procedures are too invasive and not necessary, or you think there needs to be clarity around what type of accident or incident needs to be done, submit your inquiry to iCar. If you're a shop and you're finding that a carrier won't pay you for it, feels it's not necessary, submit it to this iCar website. As a matter of fact, if you pull your phones out, you take a picture of this QR code, it'll actually take you directly to where you submit an inquiry. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm here challenging the industry that we need to step up our game in regards to safety inspections. Not performing them is not an option. An insurance carrier refusing you to pay for it does not remove you from the liability. So ladies and gentlemen, what we must do is we must start, and I'm asking you, blow up iCar's website. Blow it up. Bud, you heard me say it. Not like blow up. I didn't say blow up iCar. That ain't what I said. What I said was blow up iCar's website, right, with inquiries so we as an industry can come to a consensus on this. Now, Bud, let me ask you a question. What would the negative consequences be if a shop did not identify a steering column or steering gear assembly that was damaged from an accident? What could happen to the consumer if that vehicle was in an accident again?
Really, there's so many different things that could happen, right? You could have a steering column that fails. You could have, we were talking about this in one of the inspections that was done here before, where the resistance on that slide resistance was off. And with these newer vehicles with electronic steering, it's using an electronic device to bring it back to center. So if you've got too much resistance, what happens now? Does it go back to center? Does the customer just crash? There's so many things that could happen if you're not following these OEM procedures.